Welcome back. This is Mrs. Oster from Primitiva Garcia. Last week we talked about sadness. What kind of things make us sad? How about not getting to play outside? Or not being able to see our friends at school? Or our friends and family members are sick? These would make me sad too. Maybe we should review our sadness tapping skit. Ready? Put your hands like this. Circle the spots in the middle of your palm. Count the swirls down to the calm. Round, round, round twice more. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Each time you trace around these spots, take a deep breath to calm your thoughts. Whew. If I were really sad, I might need to do this a few more times to help me feel better. This week, though, I want to talk about anger. One thing about emotions, whether it's sadness, anger, or anxiety, we have to really want to calm down. If we want to calm down and we use these strategies, it will help you calm down. If we calm down, our brain won't go offline. Remember, this is like our brain, and this is our thinking part of our brain. And if we calm down, then we can continue thinking clearly. But if we blow our top because of our anger, then our thinking goes offline. If we don't calm down, our anger will make us blow our tops, and our thinking brain will go offline. We just react inappropriately by yelling, hurting other people, saying mean things, doing mean things, and many other ways. The consequences stink when we act inappropriately. We get into trouble, we lose privileges, we lose friends, and do things we wouldn't really do. Therefore, it's really important to calm down and to think clearly. Remember, if we deal with our emotions, rather than stuffing them inside, we will be able to move on and not get stuck in the emotions. We're going to read this book today, A Little Spot of Anger, written and illustrated by Diane Alber. 6th graders, just a reminder, I have an extra video for you at the end. Hi, I am Peaceful Spot. I am here to help you calm down when one shows up. What is an angry spot? An angry spot is also known as anger. Anger is one of the many emotions we can experience every day. Other emotions are sadness and anxiety too. We all have these emotions inside of us, but we feel best when we are in our calmest, peaceful spot. It's good to have small spots of emotion, but when they get too big, we don't feel very good. So I'm here to show you how to calm down your big angry spots down to very peaceful little size like me. Your angry spot can show up when you are feeling frustrated, afraid, or hurt. When you calm, it is easier to manage this strong emotion. I know of a special trick to get your angry spot to calm down. You want to see? Yes, please. Let me see your hand. Now imagine 4 little red spots on your fingers and 1 green spot is on your thumb, just like this. Now repeat after me. Count the spots from 1 to 4. Tap, 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 tap once more. Now you fill your lungs with peaceful air and coat your spots with love and care. Blow all over your spots. Now that you know what to do, let's take a look at some situations where your angry spot shows up. Well, this looks familiar. Remember when you tried to do something new and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to? This can be very frustrating. Look at how the big angry spot becomes. I can't draw! So when you feel like yelling, you should do this trick instead. Once you begin counting, you are telling your angry spot that it's time to calm down and get smaller. Count the spots from 1 to 4. Tap, 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 tap once more. Now fill your lungs with peaceful air and coat your spots with love and care. Look how the peaceful air really cools down an angry spot. I feel so much better. Everyone has their own style of art, and I should not compare myself to others. I'm still learning, and it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm so glad I'm peaceful again. Oh dear, here's another situation where an angry spot gets too big. I know when someone takes your toy, it can make you feel afraid that you'll never see it again. That's my toy! Give it back! Instead of stomping your feet or growling, try to calm your angry spot down. Once you're calm, you will see that she wasn't trying to be mean. She was just trying to play. Count the spots from 1 to 4. Tap, 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 tap once more. It's working. The angry spot is already half its size. Now fill your lungs with peaceful air and coat your spots with love and care. When you are calm, it's easier to handle any situation. Why did you take my dinosaur? I thought we were playing Chase the Dinosaur. Let's look at some other situations when an angry spot shows up. Like when you feel hurt because you think you've lost your favorite toy. Where is my dinosaur? It's in your toy bin. The angry spot made it harder to find. Or when you try to make a masterpiece but something spills, my painting is ruined! Sometimes your angry spot makes it hard to see the wonderful thing you created. Once your angry spot is calm, you will see that you actually made an amazing splatter paint. When you are calm, it's easier to look at any situation in a positive way. Remember, you have the power to calm your angry spot and make it into a peaceful spot. Let's do that one more time. Are you ready? Count the spots from 1 to 4. Tap, 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 tap once more. Now fill your lungs with peaceful air and coat your spots with love and care. Woo! I feel so much better. I'm glad you were able to do that with me again. We'll plan on meeting back next week. See you guys later. 6th grade, don't forget to wait. This is a tapping script from the Tapping Solution by Nick Ortner. 6th grade, this is for you. This is for you. It's on anger this time. Anger is often called a taboo emotion because it's so big and so overpowering that it feels out of control. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we try to hold our anger in. Because we're afraid that we'll lose control. And then when we do express it, we're left with even more issues to deal with in our lives and our relationships. We are going to practice a new way of releasing anger. The more specific you can be with this script, the better off it is. Think about what you're exactly feeling, what actually happened, what you believe, and if you can say those things out loud, the better it's going to be. To begin, take a deep breath and let yourself return to the original event that made you angry. Let yourself really feel that anger now. On a scale from 1 to 10, what do you feel? What do you feel when you think about this situation? When you think about what had happened, when you see what had happened, when you feel what had happened, where do you feel that in your body? Write that number down. Now let's take 3 deep breaths and get yourself grounded, get yourself comfortable. And we're going to start by tapping 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Even though I feel so angry, I love and accept myself. Even though I have all this anger in my body, I love myself and accept how I feel. Even though I feel so incredibly angry about what had happened, I completely love and accept myself. Now tapping through the points and feeling the anger in your body. All this anger, so much anger in my body. It's safe to express this anger. It's safe to let it all out. This burning hot anger. I can feel it in my body and I can express it all now. It's safe to let it all out. This time, I want you to think about everything that you've been wanting to say, everything that you've been needing to say. Don't feel shy about it. This is going to be a safe place. Make sure that you get into a place where it's safe to be able to yell and scream and punch your pillow, anything you need to do to let this out. If there's a point in your memory, maybe some specific words that someone said to you or things that people did that triggered your anger, replay it in your mind. See that moment happening, tapping through the points. What did they say? What did they do? While tapping, you can also say aloud the words that were said to you that made you so angry. Now, I'm going to help you tap through the points. We're going to start right here. I'm going to help you tap through the points, and you say the words, and you can say any words that you're feeling right then about the situation. Are you ready? Okay. You might need to do this several more times to work through it all. You have a lot of anger in your body. You need to go ahead and release that. And then once you get yourself into a more calm place, we are going to go to the next slide. So go ahead and pause this, finish your tapping, go through the whole body and finish your tapping, and then we will start, then you can turn it back on and we will finish it up. I am ready to let go of this anger, releasing any remaining anger from my body. I don't need this anger anymore. I can let it go now. It was like a balloon that was about to burst. Now that I have let the hot air out, I can feel calm and centered. I don't need this anger anymore. I can let it go now, releasing this anger from every cell of my body, letting it all go now, allowing myself to feel calm and centered, allowing myself to feel compassion, allowing myself to relax and release any remaining anger, feeling calm and centered now, relaxing into compassion and forgiveness, feeling calm and centered now. When you're ready, take a long, deep, slow breath. Check back in with your anger on a scale from 1 to 10. How angry do you feel now? What else came up during that process? What parts did you miss? What parts do you need to keep tapping on? If you still have some anger about this situation, either continue to tap or just commit it to that you're going to do it again in the near future. Commit to letting go all of this anger to free yourself from it and to feel calm and peaceful in your body. Thank you very much. Have a great week, 6th grade. Bye-bye.